So good morning. It's a brisk morning in South Florida, 46 degrees after 8 o'clock. And this morning I had to put on a jacket in order to give a little quick highlight tour of the Grove. The first thing I'd like to mention the pile of stuff right over here. A few days ago, we trimmed a major branch off of one of these mango trees, and the reason the branches are down here on the ground is because I have found somebody who will come in periodically and mulch up whatever we trim. So that's good news. But of course, one of the major things I'd like to highlight is the progress of our mango trees. And you probably can see even beyond, from this point, beyond the branches, the end of the row is Rosa. And Rosa is in full bloom, looking gorgeous this morning, and definitely our star performer in the world of mango flowers right now. But we're having a rather significant cold event right now. 4 out of 5 nights will be in the lower to mid 40s here, and this will trigger just about every other variety of mango to bloom. And so we are looking forward to that, and after they bloom, we hope that the weather stays good, as in fairly mild and basically fairly mild, because that way the flowers get to develop into fruit. You never count your mangoes until they actually hatch. Anyway, let's take a peek around the grove. So here's Dwarf Hawaiian. It's got flowers like at every stage here, from just emerging to these nice colorful bloom spikes up on the top. So here's Jakarta, continues to make a spectacle of itself. Just a lot of gorgeous bloom on it. So this is sort of strange. It happens several trees, but this is a pineapple pleasure. And out of this whole tree, a lot of branch ends, we have exactly one flower panicle. So of course we'll have more after this cold snap, but right now this is the Lone Ranger. Here's Edward, even more flowers than last time. And Julie's looking great. It's got even more flowers day by day. The leaves, everything's looking healthy on Julie. So Nam Dak Mai, all the action is on the top of the tree. So a lot of our carries have just like one bloom spike, like this one right up here. They haven't really started flowering in earnest yet. Here's turpentine. These are the first flowers I've noticed on turpentine for this season. These two cherry trees, this one and the one behind it, have a lot of flowers. I'm not sure why these particular trees do and ones right next to it do not, but we like to see cherry flowers. And this is coconut cream, and it's just starting to show the first signs of flowering. We've got a few flowers there on top. So this is Tess Pollock. It was flowering in October, and so that's always fun. The not so fun part is that the flowers didn't set fruit. There's a lot of flowers on the top of the tree that, well, they're ex-flowers. They're just empty bloom spikes now. But the good news is that we have flowers emerging on other parts of the tree, and we hope that those will actually develop into fruit. So this is Gary Mango. We've got some flowers and a lot of flowers that are emerging in the tips of these branches. Here's one that is sort of at a fun stage. So looks like we'll have some good Gary mangoes as long as the weather holds. So this is Kit, and it's got a lot of flowers in this one section of the tree. As you might recall, we really didn't get Kit mangoes last year, so we're looking forward to a good Kit year this year. So here's Sapodilla. This is Alano. Some of the other varieties get bigger when they are ready to eat. This one, of course, has to get bigger than it is now, but it's a relatively small variety. Those are about the biggest that they are at the moment. There's various sizes on this tree, and we have little tiny ones. These are not ready. They won't be ready for probably about 2 months, and then we have the little ones that will be ready later than that. So here's Mamey. It is just blooming all over the place. Tons of flowers. The flowers smell great. A little bit later, after the insects warm up a little bit, they will be here pollinating these flowers. Just crazy amount of insects, bees, different flies, all sorts of things. And these flowers, it'll be like 12 to 14 months before they are fruit that's ready to pick. And we've got fruit that's actually formed but not ready to pick on the tree also. So anyway, it's a very unusual looking tree, and very attractive. I've had people just plant this tree just because they like the way the foliage looks. But of course, the fruit is great too. So here's custard apple. We have the papa bear, the mama bear, the toddler bear, and the baby bear. So 4 different stages in this one little area. Of course, we have to still be patient with this. Right now, it's sort of right now it's the first half of December, and this is usually about a March fruit, maybe the end of February. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so there were some highlights from around the grove. A lot of mango flowers on certain trees, but a lot of the mangoes have not bloomed yet. Hopefully this cold snap will produce a lot of mango flowers in the next few weeks. This tree right here, of course, is a project tree. Got Julie and Juliet that are completely established there. I've grafted onto these smaller or shorter parts of the tree also. But the main part of the tree is mostly not grafted on. We're waiting for the shoots to get a little bit older and more shoots to form. But I actually did find a few shoots on this side that I've grafted onto, and hopefully those will take. That's it. Stay warm. Enjoy the day.